Greetings to all. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. We are back with another brand new episode of the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast. We are your hosts, Hollywood Cinema and Blitzball Champ.
Us.
Us indeed. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
Good day?
Yeah, it's my Friday. Yeah.
Your Friday, my Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. We have quite the aftermath to go over. This past weekend we had two big shows in NXT TakeOver Brooklyn #4. I can't believe we're already at 4.
Yeah, right.
And the biggest event of the summer, Summerslam. So, let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to get started with TakeOver Brooklyn 4.
Might as well.
So, we're going to start with the tag team titles match as Undisputed Era successfully defended against Mustache Mountain in another great match between these two teams. Afterwards, the War Raiders came out and
destroyed them.
The Undisputed Era. So, of course, that only just paves the way for the War Raiders to eventually be the next top contenders for the tag team titles. But overall, did you like the match? You like where this is going?
Oh, it was real good, man. I'm down to see them fight a bruising tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Since they really haven't, other than do they face heavy machinery? I feel like they haven't. Well, possible. On TV, anyway.
I think so. I think when Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
Yeah, I thought too.
But I want to say Heavy Machinery has gotten a tag team title shot.
Yeah, I feel like they have. It's likely. Good match overall, though.
Because, they defeated Mustache Mountain. They've defeated Danny Burch and Oni Larkin.
Mm-hmm.
They've defeated. No, I don't. Have they defended against Street Profits? I know Authors of Pain have back when they were champs.
No, they haven't faced Street Profits yet.
Okay, that's another team we can't sleep on either.
No, they are super hot right now.
Yeah, because they've been getting the best of the Mighty. So
yeah, that although that's not saying much, it's still the Mighty.
Yeah, which I don't like the name change, but
nope, I do like it better than the friggin' Pokemon machine.
Ew.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, it was really, really good match. Was really happy about it. Everybody, say hello to my nephew Bryson.
Oh,
wave. It's a Team GOWGO Wrestling podcast first. My nephew. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Alrighty. Go play. Next up. So, dude. The Velveteen Dream defeated EC3. I was really surprised that this went down, but dude, the finish was actually really cool. Hit the Purple Rainmaker onto EC3 from the apron.
Yeah.
Hit him with the I forgot what he called. Oh, Dream Valley Driver on the apron as well. I was like, dang, Velveteen Dream just
that was crazy.
That last bit of the match that was it. And I was like, dang, this was a big, big win for Velveteen Dream.
Oh yeah, huge.
So,
considering he's only won one other TakeOver match.
Right. So, but yeah, this was very much needed. And I guess, as we had talked about before, I'm guessing this is only meaning that maybe I don't know what direction EC3 is going to go in, but maybe possibly call up.
Well, that's the rumor that he's one of the ones. Him and another, well, a former champion now, are talked about. They're talking about being called up,
And it's not like,
and I mean like within a couple weeks.
uh-huh. And it's not like he doesn't have that experience. I mean, because we all know EC3 back when he was Derek Bateman, has been on the main roster, so it wouldn't be anything crazy
No,
new. It's just
it wouldn't be anyway.
it's just a matter of like how he's going to get booked and everything like that coming back to the main
Yeah,
roster.
who's he gonna face? If he just comes in to face Bobby Lashley, I'm gonna be bored as shit because I already saw that in Impact.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where I just really feel like there's no telling what could happen. There's really no telling what could happen. Um, but this was a big win for Velveteen Dream, and hopefully, as we get ready to talk about it next, hopefully this will pave the way even more for Velveteen Dream to be inserted into the North American Championship picture, which NXT TakeOver Brooklyn #4 crowned a new North American champion
The
as
second,
the second ever, as Ricochet, the one and only Ricochet, defeated Adam Cole to win the title. So the leader of the Undisputed Era has been dethroned. It was a good match. It was a really good match. It really makes me feel like, I mean, I don't know, like, because the tag team of Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly still look very strong. It really makes me wonder how this is going to go for Adam Cole. Whether it's going to be just like he's going to be in the picture for a bit, or he's going to get called up. Because it just seems like that when you have the leader of a faction, no longer have the top title, or at least a strong championship title. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, unless you're planning on doing a storyline where you have to, where he's going to be chasing the now face champion. That used to happen a bunch with like DX when they were heels.
Yeah, absolutely. And because I mean, you got a pretty decent sized faction because it's what, four? It's four
Yeah,
people.
it's four people.
And there's no telling when. I hope Bobby Fish returns soon. I know he's still in the brace, but at least he's not on crutches
He should be
anymore.
close. He should be close.
Yeah, here's hoping. I really, really want him to come back. But yeah, that was a big win for Ricochet. He's the new North American champion. And
Great match.
there was that scene backstage with him, the Undisputed Era, and the Bruiserweight, the current WWE United Kingdom champion, Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Maybe we might see a sequence of champion versus champion, or maybe, one of the titles will be on the line.
Well, with the UK show about to start, I don't see much happening with Pete Dunne. Because they'll probably protect him until that show starts, and then probably figure out a way to either take the belt off him, but they're gonna have to build somebody out real quick. Because I just don't see anybody else on that roster that of the people I've seen so far in the UK tournaments. I don't see it.
You don't think they could do at least like a champion versus champion kind of showcase, whether it's on NXT UK
Probably.
or regular NXT TV?
Probably. I just don't. I think that would end up being a sequence where they would have to protect both champions and probably have it end in a screwy finish.
Yeah, like interference.
It'd be Adam Cole coming out there to beat up both of them. Because Ricochet's got his shit, and he doesn't want anybody else to do shit that he can't do. So he beats the shit out of him, and he's like, "Nope, I ain't having it."
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a fair point. Let's see, but yeah, that was a great match. Oh yeah. And then this was really, really big for me, and I was almost in tears when this happened.
I'm sure you were.
The Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane, finally has won the treasure of the NXT Women's Championship from the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. This was a phenomenal match, and it really had me on the edge of my seat because I initially felt that after Kairi Sane hit the two insane elbows and Shayna Baszler kicked out, I was immediately thinking, "Oh crap, Shayna Baszler's gonna win. Shayna
Yeah,
Baszler's
right.
gonna win." But she had attempted, the Kurufuda clutch. She got the rope, attempted it a second time, and got a reversal pin. And I think that was an understandable finish. I think
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
understandable finish.
It's,
And
it protects both of them.
yeah, the only thing is really figuring out like where they go from here with Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane for that matter, because Shayna Baszler was such a strong heel, if not the strongest female heel on the NXT roster.
Absolutely.
So, it just makes me wonder, like, okay, if, and that's another thing, if Shayna Baszler does get a rematch,
She kind of has to.
there's no way that there's going to be the same sort of ending or the way that
No,
it ended. There's no way that's going to happen.
no, but that'll tell us exactly what's going to happen. To be honest with you, if Shayna loses clean, she's out of there.
Mm-hmm.
She is gone.
Mm-hmm.
If she wins, she's there for a little while longer to lose it again.
Now, let's do a little predicting here. Let's say Shayna Baszler does happen to win her rematch and get the title back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see her losing it right back to Kairi Sane or somebody else?
It would. I would assume it would be Kairi Sane. In one more match, just make it a even one, not an even one, but just finish it.
Uh-huh.
With it being a loser leaves NXT kind of situation, or an I quit match or some shit like that.
2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah, that too. I mean, that would be totally something they would do.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would be a instant writing way of getting Shayna Baszler off NXT without making her look like crappy.
But
Or as far as just leaving after losing.
But you know what? Because I mean, Shayna Baszler wasn't to be found on this week's episode of NXT, so
she was in that backstage promo because they filmed because they usually the NXT that comes on after Takeover it was filmed at Takeover.
I see. So
Usually sometimes 2 episodes even.
oh, I see. So that can only mean that maybe we can expect the next episode to be where, either Kairi Sane has a match, address the fans, and then, maybe Shayna Baszler
Comes out and attacks her, does something. Actually, they're holding tapings tonight, so next week's episode will likely be another Takeover episode.
Okay.
Like sometimes they do a quick turnaround, but a lot of times they do not.
I see.
They usually give themselves like a week bump to go ahead and film a month worth of shows, 4 shows at a chunk sometimes.
I see. I just really feel like, and I know we were talking about this earlier, I really feel like what would be really good for Kairi Sane, because I think she deserves at least a decent title run. I don't.
Oh yeah, I could totally see her being the title holder for at least until the next top person pops up.
Well, I was thinking maybe have it for a while, but maybe lose it before the end of the year. But then again, right now it's near the end of August, so September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. So
okay, so here's the thing. I just thought about it. Evolution's in October, so I could totally see the next Shayna Baszler, her, and Kairi Sane match being at Evolution. That way, you can introduce the idea. You can have Charlotte and the WWE 4 Horsewomen meet up with the MMA 4 Horsewomen and set that up for Survivor Series.
So let Shayna Baszler's rematch be at Evolution.
Yeah, because that's the next.
Okay.
That's the next title defense that's on the books, right? They already said all the titles are going to be defended, so I could totally see that happening.
That makes sense.
It would make the most sense as far as what's going on right now.
Yeah, that makes sense because there's really no point in quickly scrounging up another competitor. Because I mean, while Bianca Belair is back from injury, she's not ready yet. And there's
maybe
really
a triple threat match. Maybe a triple threat match, but that'd be the only way she'd get in there.
And it seems like Lacey Evans maybe is gonna feud with Dakota Kai more.
Yeah, and Candice LeRae is not feuding with Kairi Sane for shit.
Right. Oh no, heck.
That's 100% not happening.
No.
So it's just kind of like, who else do you have?
If anything,
and Shayna's still the top heel.
If anything, if there was ever a tag team match, they would be tag team partners. But that's all I could really see. Which they have been tag team partners before on live shows.
Yeah.
But I think that would seem smart to go ahead and have the rematch be at Evolution. That makes the most sense.
Yeah, the Mae Young Classic, you got that. It writes itself almost.
But see, here's the thing with that.
What?
So let's say, because we got the finals of the Mae Young Classic at Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were let's say if you were trying to book this, and okay, the winner of the Mae Young Classic, when do you feel she deserves to have her title shot?
Next takeover.
Next takeover? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way I would always do it, unless you're going to do like a special episode of NXT where she gets a shot. If you're not going to do it on the weekly show, you need to do it on a takeover. It does not need to be anywhere else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that's all you really have.
Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I agree. I highly agree, and I feel like after the Mae Young Classic finals, it gives some time for the winner to actually be showcased, en route to takeover. Or
definitely go undefeated until then.
Yes. The thing that's really interesting is that I'm really interested to see who's going to get signed, because I found out a few things I didn't know about. For example, I did not know that Mia Yim, after her match at the first Mae Young Classic, she got injured. I didn't know she got injured, and it made me thinking that maybe was she on schedule to do more matches, maybe during the time of the Mae Young Classic or in NXT in general.
I assume so. Because the way I've seen, like, I forgot exactly what I read, but I know I saw like a tweet from her where she was just like taking pictures with like Norman Smiley and shit. It's just and it was like after the Mae Young Classic, and it's like, okay, you're still around there. So that makes me think like you were likely to be like on NXT from after this.
Because do you remember back when Charlotte was on NXT? She actually had a match with Charlotte.
Oh, I probably didn't even recognize it, or I forgot.
Yeah,
I definitely forgot because I remember Charlotte in NXT because she was wearing the pink tights then.
Yeah,
the pink and black tights, which is weird to me.
Yeah. Oh, it was forever ago.
And considering the natty shit. And that was when she was. Oh, because she wasn't even called Charlotte Flair at first.
Nah, she was just Charlotte.
Yeah, she was just Charlotte. And then they decided to add the Flair part to it, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Do it.
But yeah, Mia Yim actually faced her back at NXT. She,
I know she lives in Florida.
Who? Mia Yim?
Yeah.
She might. I know she's
at least from me like checking out her Twitter like a while back.
Well, she's from California.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. But
I feel like every wrestler moves to Florida because of property taxes.
But the main thing for me is I really hope to see some of these ladies that either are about to get signed or those that are already are signed, like, get more exposure. Like, I assume that, wrestlers like, Tegan Nox, Killer Kelly, Rhea Ripley are going to be showcased more on the NXT UK.
Well, a lot of the British competitors and that were going to be in this year's Mae Young Classic were on the picture for NXT Women's UK Women's Division thing. Like the little ad they had Tori Storm in the front, and it had Rhea Ripley right next to her, and it had it had a lot of those girls, and it's like in that former model, she was in there, and that was an advertisement for the NXT UK show that's coming. So. Which I believe they either are about to film or they've already filmed an episode. I think they're about to film. I think the dates are coming up very quickly. So I believe while the Mae Young Classic is airing, they'll be recording those tapings during that time while it's airing, because since they're already done with all that stuff.
Yes. So it's I know we're taking a slight detour, but that's okay. So I just pulled up the article for first NXT Women's UK Women's Champion to be crowned during the NXT UK tapings in Birmingham.
What date is that? What date is that?
It's supposed
I feel like it's soon.
It's supposed to be this weekend, actually.
Yeah, so that's going to be the weird part, because it could really make things weird for Evolution. Because I could know who's going to be the champion and watch them come out there without their belt.
So the ladies that we have are Toni Storm, Jenny, Isla Dawn, Millie McKenzie, Nina Samuels, Dakota Kai, Rhea Ripley, and Zaya Brookside.
And it would have been Tegan if she hadn't got injured.
That's
because she got injured, and she was. I'll tell you this: she was going to be featured heavily.
Oh yeah. I mean,
because Triple H talked about her in his conference call on Facebook.
Yeah, you know how much experience she has.
She's been, I watched her 2 years ago, become the first ever WCPW champion, and she was awesome then. And I was like, this, and the way they talked about her then is that she had been around Japan and all that shit. She was the shiniest wizard.
Now, was she teaming with Dakota Kai at the time, or this was
Dakota Kai? Well, Dakota Kai, I don't remember Dakota Kai ever being on WCPW before they changed their name to. Fuck! I forgot the promotion changed their name because it was What Culture Pro Wrestling promotion, and then they changed their name, and that's actually where, because they had Kurt Angle. They actually had Kurt Angle and Alberto Del Rio and Cody on there before Alberto Del Rio went back to WWE, and before Kurt went back to WWE. They also had Lince Dorado. That was the first time I ever saw him.
Oh, nice.
A couple other people that I had never seen. Well, Joe Coffey. A lot of people I ended up seeing. Pete Dunne. A lot of people I ended up seeing on NXT UK. Wow. And all this stuff later, what I had seen on them on there first. I saw Will Ospreay's girlfriend, Bea Presley. She actually had a feud with Tegan when she was Nixon Newell. They actually had a last woman standing match. It was amazing and very violent.
You said Mia Presley?
No, Brie. I think it's Brie Presley.
Huh?
She's real cool.
I don't recognize the name.
I'll send you her info. She's a really good wrestler. She's gotten a lot better over the years. Might be Brie Presley. Yeah, because I realized she was what's called his girlfriend when that's all those pictures they had together, and there was some tag on it was King and Queen or something like that. I was like, oh. Yeah, it's Bea Priestley. Yeah,
Bea Priestley. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, she's cool.
Because I know.
Really
because I know Dakota Kai has a good bit of indie experience as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tegan Knox is the real deal.
Oh yeah.
So but okay, so that's who gets injured. I see. Damn, that's a bummer because she was supposed to be a backup in last year's Mae Young Classic.
She got injured too. Yeah.
She tore her ACL. So. Ugh.
Heartbreaking. Yeah.
How serious is the injury?
It's bad. She tore her ACL, so she's fucked.
Again?
Yeah, because Triple H said during the thing that when they got her back to the back, that the medical staff couldn't even work the muscle or work the knee because it was so swollen to see which one they tore, how severe the tear was. That's how bad it was swollen.
Oh man.
So yeah, she is out for a minute.
You think
Yeah,
she's
she's
probably
fucked.
gonna get dropped, or are they gonna wait
No,
it out?
no, like the way in the okay, I'll tell you this: the way she was positioned in the Mae Young Classic, there's no way they're dropping her.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
See what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
they were going to push her heavy.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
And I'll wait till after to tell you how heavy, but very heavy.
Okay.
It was definitely threw some shit out of whack.
Okay. Yeah. Say no more. Say no more. Gotcha. Dang, that's a bummer though.
I know she's good too. She would have done really well.
So yeah. So it's 7 women on here. 7 women, right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
think so.
6. No. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. No, 8. 8 women. There's 7 on the banner, but 8 women.
Huh.
Let's see. Oh, I just saw this. Let me pull that up. I just got the message you sent. If it'll let me pull it up.
Yeah, it's got her. It's got her.
Oh,
Her wiki. Yeah, she's really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I know
her.
you've seen her. I know you've seen her because I think she's been on Impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, Patrice
She was
Preston,
a great heel on WCPW. Like she would just walk around, spit on fans, and just flip them off, and just it was so
Yeah,
good.
I
Like,
remember.
it was very Will Ospreay situation, and I was just like, yeah, she plays a lot like Will Ospreay does as far as like the heel mentality.
I want to say that. I want to say that Gail Kim faced her when they were doing their tour in the UK because she was doing the open challenge for the knockouts. I mean, that was a long while ago, but
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised. She's been around for a minute.
dang, she's dating Will Ospreay. Oh, okay. Because I know I've
Yeah.
seen her before. I know
Yeah,
I've seen her before.
they usually team them up whenever they're in a promotion together. I think because they've done a bunch of tag matches in different promotions.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. But
She's good.
but yeah.
She should be.
But we're going to hold that note on the UK Women's Championship, but we are going to go back to it before the end of this podcast. So, oh yeah. So the last man standing NXT Championship match, which Tommaso Ciampa successfully defended against Johnny Gargano.
Which we thought he would.
Yeah. My thing was, okay,
Why?
was it confirmed that he really, dislocated his knee? Or is it kayfabe?
I have not seen a report about it. Not when I was looking through stuff for today. There wasn't like a follow up, and I feel like they would have followed up for sure on that. As far as like them still talking about it, because shit, anytime somebody gets injured, that shit is on these dirt sheets over and over. And if I see one more thing about Chris Jericho talking about Vince McMahon's reaction to All In, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Dang,
Shit,
dude.
but the what he said was actually like, oh, Vince doesn't sound like such a piece of shit. But you just never know. You never know what context. But the context of what I read, the words, made it seem like not so much of a dick.
Ah, I see.
But I don't know how much I believe it.
But overall, great match. Like I said, not surprised that I figured he was going to retain. What's to make of Johnny Gargano after this? Ugh.
He kinda doesn't need to be doing shit else against Ciampa. Like, I know that,
But this isn't over though.
I know, and the idea that they're still on the same show is a problem because at this point, I don't have a lot of desire to see another match from them because they've told the story that I was interested in.
I mean, I don't mind there being another match, just not on NXT.
Yeah, no, and that's kind of what I'm saying. It cannot be for the NXT Championship. I don't want another friggin' match in NXT from them. I want it to be done. Don't treat it like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens unless they go to a different promotion, like a different brand. I do not want it.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. Like you just gave me a last man standing match and it's over.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not really over. It
I
should
know
be
that's
over.
the thing.
But
That's kind of the thing. They've while this feud is like the best thing they've done in a while, which is crazy.
yeah.
The thing, they kind of screwed themselves because when you have haven't they already had their I Quit match? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So no, well, I Quit match should be it. I Quit match should be it. It should not be. I continue to have last man standings and things.
Because remember, he made him say "I quit" with his leg brace. Remember?
Yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yeah. So it should have been done then. That should have been the way they left it. But they kind of they shot their load a little too quickly. I do not, and that's kind of why I don't want to see another one, because you gave it to me in a weird order, where you started off by giving me the I Quit match, and that ended up not really meaning anything because Gargano came back. You see what I'm saying? Like that?
Yeah.
You've already you told a really good story, but you had a huge hiccup as far as me believing the continuity of everything. Because after a while, it's just like, well, I thought you said if he quit, he was done. He couldn't, but he came back, and you let it happen. It doesn't scream story. It screams booking, and then that's kind of when I'm like, okay, I'm sick of the story. Get to the next one. Like, if you're going to book this better be leading to something, and you've already done it, so give me something different. I'm sick of this. It's like, what's his face? Elias and Bobby Roode at one point. When they messed up the order, as far as, like, they try to do not 50-50 booking, then they ended up just going right back to 50-50 booking with a weird slant that kind of ruined it. It just kind of like, what? Why the hell did he just win twice in a row? For no reason. That meant nothing. That's kind of what this is going to feel like to me, and I don't want that. Or even Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley. They screwed that up.
Yeah. But
they screwed it up real bad. But that sometimes booking, I don't know why you would book it that way. Last man standing is cool, but in a feud that's had an I Quit match, it's kind of just like, oh, okay, we're just doing another. We've basically just gone into 2K and have just picked random, and this is what came up. We were like, why change it?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so.
And I hate to be the one person on the internet, like, not speaking highly of it, but. Ugh.
Yeah, it's totally understandable. And my thing is, going forward, I at least think for now, it's going to really shift attention to, okay, who attacked Aleister Black, and
where the hell is that?
Yeah, where's that gonna turn into? Because honestly, if it's not Lars Sullivan, I don't know who the heck it could be.
Exactly. It's just and I feel like if it's anybody other than Lars Sullivan, it would make literally no sense.
Yeah, because I mean, unless maybe it's EC3. Nah.
I kind of feel like that would be pointless. Like, why would EC3 even, like,
Because, I mean, I guess
it's like the people he's had feuds with, it's like, okay, like Undisputed Era, but then that would make no sense. Because that would be not taking away attention from your match to go mess up his match when it means literally nothing.
Right.
If you're busy, it means nothing. So it's I don't know.
Yeah.
They've kind of also put themselves in the corner. If it's anybody other than Lars Sullivan, it's going to be like, it's going to be like Rikishi doing it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock.
Which I actually liked him doing it for The Rock. I actually liked that at first, but then when it just ended up being Triple H, I was like, well, god dang it, this is just stupid.
Yeah.
Why do a double swerve? It could have been fine with just the one. I could have accepted it.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, that is TakeOver Brooklyn 4 in a nutshell. It was a great takeover as usual. Um, but yeah, we saw 2 titles change hands, so that was good. That was really good. So going back to the NXT UK Women's Championship tournament. So who do you think? Who could you see winning? I mean, we got, like I said, I'll announce again. We got Toni Storm, Jenny, Isla Dawn, which the 3 of them are in the Mae Young Classic. Millie McKenzie, which I have no idea who that is. Nina Samuels, no idea who that is. Dakota Kai, Rhea Ripley, and Xia Brookside, which those last 2 are in the Mae Young Classic. You know what I think? I'm going to just throw this out there. I think either Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm, or maybe even Dakota Kai.
Those are the only ones I could see, and I definitely am leaning heavy towards Toni Storm.
Well,
love her apparently.
Here's the thing, because Toni Storm is also one of the possible 3 that I could see winning the Mae Young Classic. So, yeah. I mean, would she be booked as champion? Well,
who knows with them?
Yeah, who knows?
Since they're taping it for the finals even like set up, it's possible.
Yeah, but those are the 3 I honestly feel have a great chance of winning this title. I'm surprised Killer Kelly wasn't in the mix of this.
Yeah, I was surprised too. It was kind of weird.
Because I mean, she's already there. I believe she's already signed, or she debuted even before she was announced for the Mae Young Classic. So
yeah,
I'm kind of surprised she's not on that list. And Dakota Kai is, which makes me wonder. I don't think this is going to happen, but are they possibly going to shift Dakota Kai to the NXT UK brand?
Yeah. Not sure.
Because she's been doing her thing on NXT.
I'm not so sure how they're going to break all this stuff up. It seems like a weird situation since you're doing like a separate NXT, right? It feels weird.
Yeah.
Like I since they haven't really done anything like this, or nobody has, I have no idea how this is going to work.
Unless they are literally planning on showcasing all UK, European talent specifically, exclusively on this program.
Yeah, because it's not like I just don't see. That's too many people that you have to get on TV if you're trying to push a UK thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like having 205 Live being filmed with Raw. It just doesn't make any sense. You need to have them be separate.
The only thing...
Or show up on the Raw, I should say.
The only thing that I could think of is maybe they both can be cross-dimensional, meaning that the ladies can compete between both shows. Because I mean, already we're seeing the UK title being defended on NXT. So I mean,
yeah, but that's because they don't have their own show yet.
True, but I don't think that would take away from that because of the fact that because Pete Dunne, he's defended the UK title against non-UK opponents, right?
Yes, Roderick Strong.
Yeah, Roderick Strong. So
somebody else too. Maybe just Roderick Strong. I feel like he did. He had one other.
I thought he had one other as well. Okay, let me look this up because I'm
looking up on the game.
I'm very curious now. So
because now nobody's coming else to mind. Nobody else is coming to mind now. I'm blanking.
Yeah, United Kingdom. So defeated because he won the title from Tyler Bate.
Mm-hmm.
He defeated Bate again in the rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Then Roderick Strong. Did he? Wait a minute. Didn't he defend it against Kyle O'Reilly as well?
Maybe. I feel like it's somebody from. It had to be another person.
I
I
think
feel
it
like it
was.
was another person.
I think it was Kyle O'Reilly.
I could
Yeah, I
definitely
think it
go
was. I
with
think it was. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was Kyle O'Reilly.
it. Hmm.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong though. But yeah, I'm thinking that if he's able to do that and defend the title on NXT, maybe that's a perk that they may keep.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
Because if you're gonna have tag team titles and a women's title and a main title, then it's gonna be early NXT again. So you could just do it all on that. You don't have to be worried about any of that. Keep it separate.
yeah. And right now, Pete Dunne has been UK champion for over a year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't see anybody else taking it from him. To be honest with you, they have been high on that kid for a while.
Yeah. But yeah. Moving on. Let's go on ahead to SummerSlam. Okay. Um. So first off, Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega defeated Rusev and Lana again. Not really surprised. But yeah, they beat him on the stage of SummerSlam.
Yes, they did.
I don't really have much for that.
Nope.
Now, I was initially surprised about this because I thought he was going to do this at SummerSlam, but Cedric Alexander successfully defended the Cruiserweight title against Drew Gulak.
Yes, he did.
Beat him fair and square, no interference. I just really felt like this was Drew Gulak's time. But, even though on 205 Live, Drake Maverick denied Drew Gulak a title rematch, it's going to eventually happen. He's going to get another shot.
Definitely.
It's going to happen anyway. So, I mean, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of timing. But it was a great match. A lot of countering pins here, countering pins there, and Cedric was able to get the final pin. But it was a great match. It was a great match. The Raw Tag Team Champions, the B Team, defeated the Revival,
Gross.
which was a SummerSlam kickoff match, and that was a lot quicker match than I thought it was going to be. After being hit with the Shatter Machine and just it looking like the B Team was going to fall, but nope, just like that, B Team steals it.
Ugh, by blind luck. Tag team champions, everybody.
But it looks like they got a following. I mean, the crowd is into them.
Yeah. Gross.
And once again, the Revival is screwed over. Oh man. Now this next match I thought was really, really good. The Intercontinental Championship match, which Seth Rollins reclaims the title from Dolph Ziggler. I honestly really, really was hoping for Dean Ambrose heel turn, but it didn't happen. So, I was kind of bummed with that, but nonetheless, an excellent match. What'd you think?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's kind of one of those I've seen this already sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't even remember what happened at the end.
Um,
Like, I'm blanking on it.
Dean Ambrose hit Drew with the
Oh
dirty
yeah,
deeds, and
yeah. I thought it was gonna be way cooler, but it's
yeah,
like, oh, Seth has got the championship again. Okay.
yeah.
Don't know why. I wanted a heel turn, but okay.
That's why I thought Dean Ambrose was going to turn heel, and but
Especially because that was one of the scrap matches for WrestleMania 34 was Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins.
yeah,
And they are once again putting it on hold, and I'm just like, oh yeah, it would have been way better if you'd done it right then.
yeah, I agree. So the New Day defeated the Bludgeon Brothers in the SmackDown Tag Team Title match by disqualification. But it has been said that Eric Rowan of the Bludgeon Brothers got injured.
Well, they announced it. WWE confirmed it.
Yeah. So, which would probably explain why the New Day won the titles on SmackDown. But yeah, that was a pretty good match in itself. But yeah, the Bludgeon Brothers used the hammer to get the disqualification.
Crappy hammers.
Yeah. I don't really have a lot to say about that because really SmackDown was really what kind of switched things around. So one of our squash matches, Braun Strowman defeated Kevin Owens to keep the Money in the Bank contract. Poor Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I don't know what the point of this would be unless Vince has once again just decided he does not like him.
Yeah. There's no telling how they're going to follow up with Kevin Owens after that because that's sad. That's really sad.
Embarrassing.
All right. And of course, the one which I was disappointed at the outcome, but was happy at what followed afterwards. So, the SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte defeated Carmella and Becky Lynch to win the title. Becky Lynch turned heel, Stone Cold Steve Austin style, because all the fans were digging it, and beat the crap out of Charlotte.
Yeah, so good. But then they ruined it the next night.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on. Like, even with Becky Lynch as a heel, like, she's not going to get booed. Let's be real.
No. I mean, and they had her just be stupid, where she's like, oh, you didn't cheer. No, dude, they cheered you way more. They booed her as soon as she won. Like, there were some people cheering, but they definitely booed her. Like, she got booed. And now they've, like,
WWE Charlotte,
yeah, WWE has put her in the position of being Roman Reigns if they don't turn her heel instead, because this is going to get bad.
Yeah.
This is going to get bad.
And, because, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Charlotte, which, I'll announce again that from that pay-per-view victory, Charlotte Flair now has 24 WWE pay-per-view victories, the most of any female superstar.
So many.
That is insane. But she's a Flair. I mean,
yeah,
let's just be real.
She always wins.
Which I do like how it was mentioned in the promos, like even after she won, and just, even from Becky Lynch. But I mean, it's the truth. It's the flat out truth. I mean, it's not to take away from Charlotte's ability in the ring. She has great in-ring ability, but goodness gracious, they are riding high on Charlotte.
She doesn't need the belt.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's typically what was going to end up happening after she returned because of who took the belt from her in the first place. So, I mean, this is...
she should have... whatever. Becky should not have been sacrificed for this.
Yeah, especially after Month
All
after
that work.
month after month after month, she was earning wins.
And people were behind her, man.
You know, it's just like it reminds me of Yoshitatsu all over again.
Oh, well, yeah. Poor Yoshi.
Like that dude was getting pushed throughout ECW and even on the main roster. He won like a 30-man over the top rope battle royal on WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And yet,
Don't matter.
although his ECW championship match against Christian is one of my favorite matches from him.
It's a very good one.
Yeah. But like that dude Ben should have at least been in the title picture like a number of times.
Which title picture?
Like it could have been like Intercontinental title or even
That's what I was saying. He needed to be like U.S. champion or Intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
From what he was in mid Carter. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, he was great. I mean, he's got that New Japan Pro Wrestling experience. I mean, the dude is great.
Tall.
But
he was a tall, lanky guy. I think he was. I mean, I guess he just wasn't like bulky enough for Vince. If he'd been bulkier, they would have loved, like Vince would have loved that dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He only seems to like thick ass Asians or fake ones like Tensai.
Yeah.
And Yokozuna.
Who's really
fake,
Samoan. But.
Yeah, exactly. big, fake, fat Asians.
Oh, man.
It's insane, man. Tensai was hot. And they tried to play that shit up. And I was just like, that's fucking Prince Albert. Dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. But he would yell in random Japanese sometimes. It was funny. Went from Albert to A-Train to Tensai. Lord Tensai.
Yeah.
It's freaking stupid. And then Sweet Baby T, I think.
Yep.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That was duty.
They ruined him. But yeah, man, Becky Lynch just really is the most deserving of becoming a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champ, and it just our only hope is Hell in a Cell SmackDown or Raw?
It's both. They're all co-branded now.
Oh, they are all co-branded?
Yeah,
okay.
Everything's co-branded. There's no more single brand pay-per-views anymore. Just weren't making enough money as far as like ticket sales.
So I guess best bet maybe
SmackDown. Bad.
Maybe her chance at Hell in a Cell, because I mean she's gonna get a title rematch.
Definitely.
So.
Because Carmella's not winning, so.
Nah, Carmella's done.
Yep, so she's gonna lose horribly, and then Becky's gonna come out with some ass.
Yeah. Samoa Joe, although it was by disqualification, got the victory over WWE Champion AJ Styles, but AJ Styles snapped after all the Samoa Joe junk talk toward his family and just unloaded on him with a chair.
Nefarious means, AJ.
Yeah. It was a great match, though, but then...
It was. It's just kind of like, AJ, you gotta chill out, man. You should want to beat him in the ring and prove that you're a better wrestler than he is. That's what you're doing. That's what it's all about. You're wrestling.
WWE just has a bad habit of ruining, like, high expectation matches. I mean, they did it with Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles.
Oh, yep.
They kind of almost sort of did it with dang on AJ Styles, Finn Balor. The only thing that saved them in the end was them doing the Too Sweet at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just... But I'm sure that rivalry has not ended. There will be more.
Definitely.
And this next match that happened, I mean, didn't really surprise me how it ended. It was only expected, in my opinion. But The Miz defeated Daniel Bryan. Had to cheat, but typical. And then, oh my goodness. Now, we're going to have Daniel Bryan teamed up with his wife Brie Bella against The Miz and his wife Maurice. Oh, Lord in heaven, please do not let Maurice get back into the ring. Please.
No, I don't think that's going to
Lord,
happen.
in the name of Jesus, I come before you right here, right now, asking you to rebuke that booking in the name of Jesus. I pray that you rebuke
You know
that
they're going to
booking.
lose. They're going to lose.
Maurice does not belong in the wrestling ring, Lord.
They're so going to lose.
They better. Like, I would be so mad if they beat Brie Bella and Daniel Bryan. I would be so mad. Because Maurice sucks in the ring. She sucks. She's terrible. She's garbage. Hot, flaming.
We've seen a lot of high
garbage.
garbage be champions in WWE, man.
Yeah, and it's a travesty.
Lex Luger, anytime. Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson was garbage.
He could have been worse. It could have been worse.
He was.
You're not far from.
Apparently,
right,
according to everybody who ever wrestled him, he was the worst. Everybody who's ever wrestled him that talks about him speaks about him poorly, very poorly. He's being dangerous as fuck and just not being good. Like you know, like the way Bret Hart talks about Goldberg back in the day.
Oh yeah,
That's the way they talk about Ahmed Johnson.
Dang, that's just dang. That sucks.
Rough.
Yeah, I have to look that up because I did not even know about that.
Yeah, man. Any of those interviews they do, those shoots they do, woo boy.
Jeez,
they bury that.
Like worse than Simon Gotch on Enzo Amore.
Yeah, around the same level, if not worse. They talk about him horribly.
Jeez. Dang, I have to check that out.
Very rough and unsafe, and didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Dang. Next up, I marked out for this, of course. The return of the Demon, Finn Balor, defeated Constable Baron Corbin in another squash match.
Yeah, the only problem with it is now.
What?
Why the hell didn't he bring the Demon out whenever he was facing Roman Reigns?
Yeah. Well, back then, the Demon was typically pay-per-view exclusive shows.
But it doesn't make any sense for a character who wants to win that championship not to bring out a little extra something.
Yeah.
To win a damn title, and he lost clean.
Yeah. Yeah, at least for
So now there's no more talk about it. There's no more talk about it now. He's done.
He'll probably bust it back out at the next pay-per-view.
So stupid.
But I marked out because, we hadn't seen the Demon in forever. Well, at least this was a match and not a squash. United States Championship match. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Jeff Hardy. I know Jeff Hardy had to be in some pain after taking that Swanton bomb onto the apron.
He always says that the Swanton hurts, and they got him doing all kinds of Swantons.
Yeah.
They got him doing. He did one Tuesday. Like a jerk.
Yeah. But
it fell on Randy Orton hard.
Yeah.
Like full on his chest and midsection. I was like, ooh. God, ow. Brock Lesnar's still scared of that damn move.
Shoot, I would be too. And
Brock Lesnar would not, was super scared of it when he had to take it.
Long time ago.
He said he was, the reports, I remember Edge and Christian was like, yeah, no, he was like, absolutely not. He hated it.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot different from taking a dang on moonsault and frog splash and elbow drop.
All on top of you.
I just felt bad for Jeff Hardy because he dang on took it onto the apron. Like
apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Hardest part of the ring. It's like, geez, dude. Like,
we still like you. You don't gotta kill yourself.
I'm like, you need to tone that down. It hadn't been that long ago. You just came back from injury. You need to tone that down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, we like you. You don't have to kill yourself.
It's like,
that day is over, man. Don't do that.
It's like, dang, dude, I want you to be able to retire and become WWE Hall of Fame and still be in good health. You know what I mean?
It ain't looking like it's gonna be the way.
I mean, he's already in his early or mid 40s.
He's got to be in his mid 40s because I'm 30. I'm about to be 36. I know he older than I am.
Because I know he's younger than Matt.
It's,
Okay, he's 40, right on the dot.
yeah, shit, hell yeah. Okay.
He's about to turn 41 the end of this month.
Yeah, fuck that. I won't be doing that shit. Now I'm at 36. I'll be like, no, I'm good.
And Matt is 43.
Yeah, he's old man.
But yeah, man, like I think it was like, dude, you need to tone that down. I know you're the charismatic enigma and you're part of one half of Team Extreme, but dude, you're 40 years old. You need to tone that down.
You gotta fix it, man. You gotta not do that.
I mean, if you want to maybe like bust out the Swanton Bomb on pay-per-views, then that's fine. But like,
not for regular ass SmackDown.
Stick to the dang on Twist of Fates.
Yeah, Twist of Fate, Whisper in the Wind if you gotta.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
But, because all it takes is one really bad botch of that Swanton Bomb and dude could get paralyzed or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not trying to jinx anything. I'm just being
for real. Dude is real reckless and crazy. He needs to chill out. He's older now. Mick Foley had to stop doing that. Well, Mick Foley kind of did this forever, but he had to stop eventually.
Yeah. Then next up, we had another pretty much squash match as Ronda Rousey wins her first ever WWE title in the form of the Raw Women's Championship after dethroning Alexa Bliss like it was nothing.
Destroyed.
And you know she's going to be champ for a long time.
Oh, yeah. We know that.
She might make it all the way to dang on WrestleMania.
I would not be surprised, because who the hell else is going to beat her?
Definitely not Alexa Bliss.
Nope. It's not going to be Bayley. It's not going to be Sasha. It's not happening.
Not going.
It's only Charlotte.
Definitely not going to be Nia.
Only can be Charlotte. And even then, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be playing up how many times she's won in pay-per-views.
And it's not going to be Asuka because they're not going to. They wouldn't dare let that happen.
Nope.
It doesn't matter how good Asuka is. They wouldn't dare let that happen.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, she could go.
That's why they got Asuka up off Raw, dog.
Yeah, she can go toe to toe at Ronda Rousey, no problem. But
she's not beating her.
She's not beating Ronda Rousey.
She's not even on the same show as that broad no more. That's how serious they are about it. Like, nah, man, we gotta get you up out of here.
Yeah,
she's on Raw now. You got to go. We can't have two of you on here.
And she's still technically undefeated on Raw.
She is.
And then of course the main event, Roman Reigns finally beat Brock Lesnar. And
ooh, poor Braun, man.
Yeah,
Braun's getting screwed in this whole situation.
But he still has the briefcase.
Yeah, but what happened on Monday didn't make it look good either.
Oh yeah, him getting triple power bombed by the Shield, the newly reunited Shield.
Yeah, they're friggin' heels again, basically. Like, really? You gonna tag the dude that came out there like on just walked out there just like, come on, let's do this, dog. And he like, oh no, though, I'm scared. I need my friends.
Yeah.
No.
And I guess now Roman Reigns is the leader of the pack now.
Again.
Because, the original leader was technically Seth Rollins.
It was. I'm over it. I'm already over it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not interested. Totally not interested. Unless they're going to be full-fledged heels, I'm not interested. I don't want these guys to act like they're good guys while they're beating up people.
Yeah.
That have the right to be able to do something. Get out of here. Doesn't make any sense.
Dang, dude. And that concludes SummerSlam.
Yeah, which was a good show overall. I just gave no poops about the Main event. Main event. I could not care.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
But yeah, I guess we'll go into the regular shows a little bit here and there.
We kind of did, even during the show. We at least talked about the fallout.
Yeah, like I said, the Shield are back together.
Garbage. Heels.
Yeah. Constable Baron Corbin gets destroyed again in the form of Bobby Lashley.
He did get some offense in, but yep, there was no real point to it at all.
Yeah. And now the Riot Squad apparently has a winning streak going on now. Like,
yes. What was the point of this? Why did you even put those people together? Whatever.
It's like, why is Bayley and Sasha Banks cool now? If they're
just to get beat by a team because their leader's back from injury.
And Ember Moon's another one lost.
Yo, Ember Moon, what happened to her title opportunity? What happened to her?
What title opportunity?
Didn't she win a title opportunity? I could have sworn. Isn't that what happened? That match that she had, like her second match on Raw.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This is for future title opportunities. Like,
you're right. That never happened.
Nope, never happened. I thought she was gonna face Nia Jax. Nope, never happened.
Yeah, but then Nia Jax lost, but she still never got her title shot.
Sure didn't.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
This shit's bullshit. This shit is bullshit.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She did have her title shot.
She did? Against who?
It was the 13th. Because Ronda Rousey accompanied Ember Moon, but then she won by disqualification because Alicia Fox attacked.
Oh, I forgot that was even that. That's what that match was for. I didn't know it was for the title. I didn't even remember that.
I honestly do.
Also,
I don't remember
that would mean she would get her match again, and we just saw that happen on SmackDown.
Oh yeah,
and the WWE Championship. She lost by disqualification, so she still gets a title shot.
I just don't remember this match happening on the Raw before SummerSlam. I don't.
I know. I remember Ember Moon versus Alexa Bliss, but I didn't realize it was for that.
Ugh.
I totally remember the match, but I forgot that was what it was for. Completely. Had totally left my mind. That is weird. Yeah, she still gets her title match.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can believe the rules of SmackDown and wrestling.
Hold up. I may stand corrected. Maybe that wasn't a title.
I feel like it was just a match for some reason.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it says it was just her match
because
against Raw.
She needed somebody to face off against her or some shit like that, some stupid.
Yeah,
I think it was her opponent.
Yeah, I think it was just a regular match. Yeah. So she hasn't gotten her title shot.
Yeah. She got that on her second night of Raw, and the crowd was hot. They let that just fester, just do nothing, just sit on the vine and wither away.
Who knows? Maybe that will. Is Alexa Bliss going to get her rematch? Because if not, then
she's not getting that. She's not getting it at Evolution, so she would have to get it at
on Raw or
Hell in a Cell. Here's the thing, though. We already know she's set to face Trish Stratus at Evolution.
So maybe
they already announced it early.
So maybe Ember Moon will get the first crack at Ronda.
I'll be because Ember Moon was in the ring with her when she attacked Stephanie.
Yeah,
she was the only person in the ring with her, and I don't know why the hell she was in the ring with her. I don't really get it, but I was like, oh, okay. Y'all best buds now? Like, what the hell is this?
Who knows, man? Who knows? But she needs to get her. They need to give her title shot.
Yep. But then again, they'll probably just have her lose clean like they did to Finn Balor.
Yeah.
They may not want that to even happen.
So, of course, we also know that for one more time, we're going to get Triple H versus The Undertaker at the WWE Super Showdown.
But I am a Triple H fan. So
yeah.
So I am a super fan. I love Triple H. Triple H and HBK, they're my favorites. And so is Flair. Those are my 3 top Rushmore wrestlers. I love them. They're so good.
Elias beat Kurt Hawkins. That was so sad that he didn't get to have his performance he wanted at SummerSlam.
Yeah, are you serious? I didn't think so.
Dean Ambrose got back in action and got a victory over Dolph Ziggler. Dang, he just lost the Intercontinental title and then got beat by the Lunatic Fringe. That's
I don't know what the hell they're doing. It's back to Dolph Ziggler as usual.
Yep.
It's like, what the? This was all for this, apparently. Okay.
But maybe, hopefully, Drew McIntyre will be like, okay, I'm getting away from this dude, and it's all about me.
Keeps friggin' losing like a chump.
But, yeah, that's 2 back-to-back losses for Dolph Ziggler. It's not good.
Kind of garbage.
Authors of Pain beat Titus Worldwide, and it's looking like there's some tension in Titus Worldwide.
Apollo Crews might be going solo with Dana Brooke.
Yeah. I don't really agree with it.
I'm down with it.
But, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Different.
It is.
I'd rather have those 2 do something than Titus do something by himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Apollo Crews never got a shake on Raw. They kind of just they seemed like they were going to do something. Same thing with NXT. They seemed like they were going to do something. All of a sudden, it's like, nah.
Like, no, we changed our mind.
Oh yeah, we remember you're black. No.
Dang.
We can't do it. You're black. We can't have you featured heavily unless it's some kind of crime angle. Fuck up, dude.
And then in separate matches, the Revival defeated the B team in separate matches.
It's just that lose by accident again. So stupid. So stupid.
It really is.
So dumb.
And apparently, for now, Baron Corbin's the new acting general manager of Raw.
Gross.
And this is why I'd never liked the whole Constable Baron Corbin angle.
You know where it was going to lead to.
I don't like it.
He should. Okay, Jason Jordan better show up next damn week to fight Baron Corbin. I don't give a shit. It better happen. I better get that.
I need.
Because damn it, this is getting stupid. If we're not doing anything with this, I want out.
I want American Alpha back.
I'd love that. I would love. But who friggin' knows? We're ever going to see that shit again? Probably not.
I mean, dang, they were the dang on second SmackDown Tag Team Champions ever.
White hot, and they killed it. I don't know why. They killed it. They killed it, and they let it die like they do all good things.
Because American Alpha was sweet.
Yes, they were. I liked them quite a bit. But once again, they ruined it.
And then, of course, Finn Balor loses his clean to Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns and the Shield triple power bombs Braun Strowman.
Like a bunch of heels.
But
what are they doing?
That's all I have for Raw.
Oh, because Raw was trash. We don't need to talk about it. It was trash.
To SmackDown.
Ugh. Oh no, SmackDown was okay.
So SmackDown.
SmackDown's always pretty.
The New Day captured the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Five times.
All I need is five.
Five.
I
was telling somebody about his old gimmick the other day at work.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, they were talking. I got into a whole riff about like a whole bit about like, oh, why is it 3? Why is 3 the number of people that time to get pinned? Because I was wearing a Braun Strowman shirt. And so I was wearing the Braun Strowman shirt where it's a comic book image from the awesome WWE comic book that just him, and it says I'm not done with you yet on the back. And somebody's like, oh, this is my shirt. And I was like, oh yeah, Braun Strowman, I love pro wrestling. Because that's what I do. I'm a champion of wrestling. I'm a mark. Or smirk. It's more so. And we just started talking about it, and I was like, yeah, Big E used to do 5. I need 5. That should be in the theme song and everything. I love Big E, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love Big E.
Back when he was Big E Langston.
Mm-hmm.
Bodyguard and protector of A.J. Lee.
Mm-hmm. and lost to Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Dude, I love me some AJ Lee. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Lee was good stuff.
That
Although she also used to get on my nerves towards the end of her run because it was all just like kind of the same thing. So I started to get bored. But the same thing happened to me with what's his face too. With CM Punk. Their reigns were very similar to me. Where I enjoyed them at first, and then after a while I got bored of it. And I was like, please lose. Please lose. I was very happy when Paige won. Very, very, very happy.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Peyton Royce defeated Naomi.
I don't know what the F. I don't know what the F, dude. Naomi came back all I did like their promo. I did like the Iconics promo. But Naomi losing is really different. So.
Yeah, but
they had to lose. Somebody had to lose.
They got to start getting some wins, though.
They do, but that shows me Naomi's not about to be featured for shit.
Yeah. Let's see, Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton fought it out, and then got the Swanton bomb through a table, I believe.
Yes.
Well,
through a table.
I mean, Jeff Hardy needs to stop that.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. He needs to stop it. He needs to knock it the hell off.
Becky Lynch and Charlotte threw blows.
Yes, they did, and had the whole roster come out and separate them, a la Brock Lesnar and anybody else on the roster.
Did you notice? Did you notice how all the faces were separating Charlotte?
Yes, that's why I also took note of who was on which side. Because I was like, oh, Lana's on the face side.
Yeah. Very few faces, it seemed.
Yes, there are definitely very few. There are so many heels.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens in WWE, though. Especially in the women's side.
Because the only faces saw were Lana, Naomi, and Asuka?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
That's all I remember.
Jeez.
I don't know why the hell the heel side couldn't keep Becky back, considering there was so many more of them.
Yeah, you're right. Those are literally the only. Oh, and Naomi.
Well, yeah, we said Naomi.
Did we say Naomi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did. Naomi, Lana, and Asuka. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's it.
Jeez, only 3. Holy crap.
Because Becky was the only other one.
Because.
Oh, we gotta talk about that too. When Charlotte came out and said, "For this, Becky, for this," I was like, "Bish, you've attacked people for way less than that."
She attacked her own dad.
Yeah, like what are you talking about for this? Of course, for that. You do it all the time. I'm surprised you didn't do it. If you had lost, you would have totally done it. That's what you do.
And then we also have to remember that Charlotte did, back then ditch Becky Lynch before. So, I mean, it's not like...
This is not surprising. I'm just like, what is this chick talking about?
Because I know Paige ditched them, but then, when it was just those two, then Charlotte,
when he won. Sure did. Because that was when everybody was just like, oh, God. And that's what... I remember thinking Becky was going to go heel a long time ago. Because they just kept having everybody switch. They had a musical chairs of heels, which they still do. But a musical chair heel thing for the women... It's like, oh, well, this week I gotta be a heel. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just really. They need some more faces.
Yeah, need some more female wrestlers. But I don't know, 'cause the heels now. None of those girls are going face, man. I just can't see it.
No. None
of the girls I have now can go face.
No.
Can't happen.
Let's see. So yeah, Rusev and Lana finally got the victory over Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega. Aiden English had their back, so that was cool.
That's good. I don't know why they couldn't have done that at the damn pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I wasn't just done at the pay-per-view. It could have just happened at the damn pay-per-view. I felt like this special episode of SmackDown was them being like, these are all the things we should have done. These are all things we should have done.
Yeah.
So now let's do that.
And of course, it's announced that Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella will face The Miz and Marty's at Hell in a Cell. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got. Oh yeah, Samoa Joe beat the crap out of AJ Styles.
I love that. He was like, "I'm gonna do." He's like, "You gonna do what?" Oh, it's so good. He's like, "Yeah, talk that shit now, bitch." He's whooping his ass.
Oh man, Samoa Joe is
night.
Samoa Joe is such an excellent heel. It's not even funny how excellent.
Daddy went night.
Dude, I would love to meet Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, Samoa Joe's the shit.
Like for reals, on the reals.
Yeah, well, I've always wanted to meet Samoa Joe. He seems real cool. His promos are insane.
Yeah, I heard outside of pro wrestling, he's actually a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
And he's a gamer too.
Mm-hmm. Building up, down.
Yeah. He also has his own streaming channel as well.
Oh, I know that.
Yep, sure does.
Cool.
Okay, that's pretty much it for SmackDown. Although, okay, from what I'm hearing, it's looking like, I don't know if it's more towards true or not, but the whole Asuka leaving, I keep hearing about it, and I don't.
Dave Meltzer keeps saying that it's not going to happen.
But, okay, yes, we did see her on SmackDown help pull apart Becky Lynch from Becky Lynch
She did
and
not
Charlotte.
have a match.
But it's as of today, or excuse me, tomorrow. As of tomorrow, it will be a whole month since Asuka has had a match on live SmackDown TV.
Yeah, but that happens in the women's division. How long had it been since Naomi showed back up? I feel like Naomi was gone for a minute.
Yeah, and she had a match that night as well. So maybe next week's SmackDown, Asuka will have a match. But the thing is,
who
is she gonna face, and like how are they gonna build her back up? Because right now,
yeah, because anybody she faces now that's had TV time, she gonna lose.
Yeah, because now it's all about Becky Lynch and Charlotte. So
and the Iconics, I guess.
Yeah,
those seem to be the focus right now.
Oh, this is so dumb.
They already did the Iconics and Asuka.
She need to just leave.
Oh, I condone her leaving.
Yeah, because dude, like, there's no excuse for her being booked to lose twice to Carmella. No freaking excuse.
There is an excuse. They were just treading water until Charlotte came back, apparently.
Which she should have beaten Charlotte.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just... Anyway,
it's Charlotte. You know how Charlotte do. She wins everything.
You got anything else for SmackDown?
Oop. Better show than Raw.
205 Live. So Noam Dar won the rubber match against TJP.
He did, and Wale was on commentary.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I love the fact that he referenced the fact that nobody dabs anymore. I love that.
Oh yeah, because TJP dabs.
I'm like, yes, that's true. Nobody does that shit. It's just lame as hell.
TJP can still do it though.
No, it still looks stupid. Like it makes him look even older. Or it's like, dude, do you not realize nobody does that anymore? Are you that lame or just that oblivious? Or are you just that, What kind of heel are you? Are you the heel that just never notices things? That's oblivious to like facts? Delusional as shit? Or what? Which I'm totally cool with. It's fine.
Yeah. Great main event in the Lucha House Party of Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado defeating Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese.
There were only like 2 matches, weren't there?
Yeah, 2 matches. There would have been a third one, but that was when Drew Gulak interrupted.
And his stable came out and beat some ass because they have nothing to do with Jack Gallagher or Brian Kendrick right now.
Yeah.
He's their muscle.
So, but
their muscle, I should say.
But like I said, Drew Gulak will eventually get a rematch. It's gonna happen.
Oh, he's gonna win that damn thing too.
Yeah, I think he'll be the next one in line to take it from Cedric Alexander, unless some way somehow they decide to pull an audible and sell correctly, all the way, go all in on Leo Rush.
We'll see. Leo Rush is good stuff. I don't know if they're willing to do two black people in the main event of that show. Can you see that?
I think so. I don't see why not.
I can. History.
Yeah, but
tendencies.
I would be more inclined. I would be more inclined to see it actually happen on a show like 205 Live than on Raw or SmackDown.
I would love to see it. It's just WWE has a weird thing of doing the same thing forever until they don't. But it takes a while.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not even close to being a thing on the cards right now, but it's possible. But I feel like if Drew Gulak wins, then Leo Rush can't do that.
Right.
He can't be in the title picture.
Right.
So that would basically mean that they were basically about to just not push him anymore because you can't.
Yeah.
If Gulak's the champion, you cannot have Leo Rush as your second face of the show. Right now, he's the third face of the show because they have a good guy and then two bad guys.
Leo Rush is a heel right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have three bad guys that are on winning streaks, two on winning streaks, and one that is still positioned in the main event.
Right.
So you only have Cedric Alexander. You don't have any other faces that are on that level, or the level of Hideo Itami, the Lucha House Party. But shit, they're busy. They're busy with the other tag team.
Yeah.
On the show, the only other tag team on the show. So they're kind of busy.
That's fair. That's a fair point. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Oh, and you do have Noam Dar. He's a face.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he's still getting back into the mix of things. And now that he got this rubber match over with, it'll be interesting.
Here, I can see him feuding with Leo Rush, but that'd be about it.
That would make sense. Him and Leo Rush.
Yeah.
But hopefully they need to refresh the talent on 205.
Yeah, they've already cycled through everybody except for Leo Rush. Leo Rush is the newest thing, and he's only faced one person that's on that roster.
They need to get folks like Mark Andrews back out there, and
they need to get Gargano on there.
Maybe a little bit.
But then again, if Gargano comes, that means what's his face ain't gonna be doing nothing for a minute.
Ciampa.
Well, no, I mean what's his face? Cedric Alexander. If Gargano's being featured, then he is going right on back on down.
Yeah, that much is true. That's why I wish Rich Swann was still here.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yep.
That's all I have for 205 Live.
I got nothing else.
And then NXT, which, like I said, there wasn't a whole lot that took place.
Title match.
It was a great title match.
What's
the WWE United Kingdom Championship was on the line as Pete Dunne defended against the UK Championship tournament winner Zach Gibson. It was good.
So they expected that outcome?
Yeah. So Pete Dunne has been UK champion over a year and counting now.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, there's no telling who's going to end up dethroning him.
Yeah, they're going to have to build somebody up, man.
Yeah. Because, it's definitely not going to be Tyler Bate.
Nope.
And then Bianca Belair back in action and defeated Deonna Purrazzo, who got the early nod to get, some showcasing before the Mae Young Classic. but I definitely have high hopes for a future for Deonna Purrazzo. You know, she's a great submission specialist.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, that's pretty much all that I have for NXT. That pretty much wraps things up. I just saw that for Death Before Dishonor and ROH, Evil got announced and Sonata got announced.
Nice.
So they'll be there. And dude, I was really bummed that, you know, Alex Shelley of the Motor City Machine Guns, you know, pretty much, you know, had that promo where, you know, pretty much, you know, I guess the tag team is, you know, not splitting, but pretty much won't be competing as a tag team. So bummed. But Chris Sabin, you know, has the opportunity to become a future ROH television champion. So, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens.
We shall.
So the only other thing with New Japan Pro Wrestling coming up is Destruction.
Yes. Destruction.
So the Destruction Tour. You have the Road to Destruction September 7th through the 9th. And then the tour then begins, starts in Hiroshima on September 15th. Beppu in September 17th. And then Kobe on the 23rd.
Kobe.
So have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
You know, things kind of, you know, got kind of in the clear after the G1 Climax tournament ended.
A little bit.
But yeah. Pretty cool. So wasn't there a rumor you wanted to discuss before we called it a transmission?
No, it was just a couple things. Like there was an author who wrote there's like a new book called Creating the Mania, an inside look at how WrestleMania comes to life.
Yeah.
And they reported that there was supposed to be Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins, but Ambrose got injured, and then it was supposed to also do Kurt Angle versus Jason Jordan, but Jordan got injured.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
And there's also the news that the door is open for Brock, but he's focused on UFC right now.
Yeah, that's probably, you know, what's going to end up happening and make a big return to UFC. But there's no telling.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, if that's it. Wow, we covered a lot.
Yeah, we did.
If everything goes well, next week we'll get into the bracketology of the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah.
And go from there. Anyway, thanks to everybody for watching this episode. Thank you for all the love and support. We enjoy doing this as much as y'all enjoy watching it. For the Team GOWGO Wrestling Podcast, I'm Blitzball Champ.
I'm Hollywood Cinema.
Yeah. We will catch y'all next week. Laters.
Lights.